Well, one of the major decisions about who comes into the country and who ventures out will be in the hands of Federal Education Minister Dan Tehan. Now, the Minister, as you know, has shaken up tertiary education in the last week. He's working on special visas for overseas students and has his views on what's ahead for childcare too after that major announcement from the opposition. The Minister joins us from Canberra. Minister Tehan, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure to be with you, Chris.
Many Melbourne children have returned to school. How confident are you that those school precincts have lifted the bar on their health protocols and we won't have to close them down quickly?
Very confident. They've had a lot of time to prepare for the students coming back. I think it's wonderful that the students are back, and you have to remember the medical experts have said all along that it's safe for children to be at school, and as has been demonstrated in states like New South Wales and other places where we have had a COVID outbreak at a school, you're able to shut it down, clean it, make sure that the students affected a quarantine and then get the school reopened in 2 or 3 days. So I've got to say I'm looking forward to every student being back in Victorian schools right across the state in the near future, and it's very a welcome development what's happened today.
Before we talk about the changes to tertiary education, which I must say are major, I want to ask you about what you thought occurred today with the Prime Minister. I want you to get to look at this tape. This is the Prime Minister today copping a rough time from protesters. Now, Minister, is that your fault or is it just an election in the air?
Well, look, I think the most important point to make here is that the PM was at the University of Queensland looking at the outstanding work they're doing towards a vaccine for COVID-19, and that's what we should be basically focusing on. People have the right to demonstrate, they have the right to protest, but I must say ill-advised what they're doing when the PM is there trying to back up and support those scientists who are doing outstanding work. And it's incredibly humbling to hear about it and see it, trying to get a COVID-19 vaccine and make us one of the leaders when it comes to getting a vaccine. So I just think it's an incredible shame that those people are there trying to detract from what is incredible work that's been done on behalf of our nation. And I think the more we focus on all the good that was done at the university by those who are trying to find this vaccine, rather than those students who I've got to say would be better advised either focusing on their study or protesting when, at a different time.
Yeah. Are you prepared to start campaigning for the Queensland government, or the Queensland opposition, I should say, on campus? It may become a little bit volatile.
Well, it could become a little bit volatile. I must say universities have always been a little bit volatile, but the thing at the moment is when it comes to Queensland, obviously the PM's up there promoting the budget. He's had some things to say about the Queensland Health Minister who tried to put him off the work that he's doing. And I thought it was incredibly ill-advised, and I thought the PM was quite correct in putting him back in his box.
Yeah.
And, I'm glad to see the PM out there promoting the budget. It's an incredible budget. We gave additional money for research so that we can do that outstanding work when it comes to vaccines or other work.
Yep.
And he's absolutely right to be there and doing what he's doing.
OK, I've got to run. Dan Tehan, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure, Chris.